Hello guys, running for the win here with a deck profile of one of the most hated and beloved decks of all time. It's the 5-colored control. So it's pretty much 5-save pile, but I've rearranged a little bit. I've made my own version of it, and keep in mind that this is an open format pre-gauntlet deck. I have the blockers to start off with. I have the 3 Aqua Striders, I have the 3 Full Metal Lemon and the 2 Blue Mordants. The Aqua Striders are just for early blockers, the Full Metal Lemon and the Blue Mordant is for an early blocker that also goes into the mana. To also speed up my mana a bit, I have 3 Sprouts and 2 Mana Storm, and also Tendril Grasp, a Shield Blast to put all creatures that are level 3 or less into the Ruinous Mana Source. This actually led to my opponent getting 6 mana in one of our matches, so that was quite interesting. Well, let's move on. From the mana ramp we have the basic removal from the black. 3 Mesmerize, 2 Bone Blades, 3 Terror Pit, and the Skull Shatter, because removal is never bad in control. Dragon Knight Valaren, just for a pretty big revenge killer that also gives you shields. He pretty often goes into mana, but sometimes he's really useful against certain matchups. Major Owl, 3 of them. The fast attack blocker that untaps after winning the first battle each turn. He's just insane, especially when you put him in for free using Eternal Haven's effect. But we'll get back to that later. Then we have Reverberate, draw a card for each shield you have. Also a card that pretty often goes into mana, but sometimes it can lead you to an up to 7 card draw. If you stall a lot and you put out Andromeda and you play the Reverberate, it gets kind of silly. So then we have some red cards. We have the 2 Drill Storms just to handle these super aggro decks. We have Heal of Flame as a revenge killer, also a card that most of matchups goes into mana. Absolute Incineration. In the right matchup this is a total field wipe, in other matchups it's not that useful. Blaze Helix to banish all enemy blockers or attack untapped creatures that turn. Then we have my very small water section, except for 1 card. I have 1 card up there as well. We have the King Tritonus just to get some draw power off when he comes out. I have the 3 Crystal Memory to search whatever I want to in my deck, and Cyberlord Corel. This guy is actually really good in this deck. Like picking up one of your random shields, putting down whatever you need in shields at that moment. You can put down Drill Storm in certain matchups, Tendril Grasp in certain matchups, Sprout if you don't need it and you want something up in your hand, Bottle of Wishes, which is my last water card just for fun, and the 2 Stormspark. Now, to talk about Bottle of Wishes, this card is retired from standard play, and it's limited to 1 in open. But the thing is, even though I play it in this deck, it's not really that good. But I really wanted to play it, because it's so much fun. Most of the time I get Full Metal Lemon or Blue Mordant or Aqua Strider 6 out of 10 times. Sometimes you get something silly. You bottle into Cassiopeia, for example. That's just ridiculous. That happened once and it was not that funny for my opponent. I have the 2 Stormspark Blast just to tap enemy creatures. Lyra, for both the lockdown of tapping a creature that doesn't untap until end of turn, and also it's a 6 for 6,000, so it's a really good card. Andromeda, shield gain, 2 shields whenever it comes out, and your opponent has to tap another creature whenever it attacks you. So that's really good. Andromeda is very, very insane. And also we have Cassiopeia Starborn. This is also a really good card. You put out a triple breaker with 12,500 that locks down your opponent's whole field for 1 turn. You have the lockdown ability from Lyra combined with the Stormspark Blast. You tap all enemy creatures and they stay untapped until their second to last turn. So you play Cassiopeia, pass over to them. They can untap any of the creatures. It's your turn. You can play whatever. You can kill some of their creatures. Then they can untap when it's their turn again. And then we have the main card in the deck, Eternal Haven. Eternal Haven is pretty much what makes this deck so insane. You have this big triple breaker that is hexproof. It can't be targeted by any spells or abilities whatsoever. Whenever it drops into the battle zone and whenever it attacks, you may draw a card and play a level 9 or lower blocker for free. And also, all the light creature gives plus 4000 power. So, Full Metal Lemon, 7500. Arcus Strider, 8000. Major Owl, 8500. And this is what is so incredibly insane. Eternal Haven, and you put out Major Owl for free. I don't even know what to say about it. For free, you put in an 8500 fast attacker that untaps after it wins at battles, that also has blocker. You can revenge kill two things, probably. Or you can revenge kill one thing and untap it. The combos in this deck is just so amazing. Are so amazing. And I think it's kind of fun to play. So this is my version of the 5 save pile deck. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Stratton for the win, signing off.